Secondly, I'd like to introduce Mr. Bendis. Mr. Richard Bendis, President and CEO of Innovation America, located in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. Mr. Bendis is a frequent consultant and speaker to international technology-based economic development organizations. Innovation America works towards accelerating the growth of the entrepreneurial innovation economy in America. We're happy to have you, Mr. Bendis, and we're ready to hear your opening statement.
Thank you, Chairman Nye and Ranking Member Schock. Good afternoon. My name is Rich Bendis, and I'm the President and CEO of Innovation America. I am also a longtime member of the American Society of Mechanical Engineers, a founding board member of both the National Association of Seed and Venture Funds and the State Science and Technology Institute, and a former technology entrepreneur who has benefited from R&D tax credits. I want to thank this subcommittee for providing me the opportunity to comment on the importance of extending and making permanent the research and experimentation tax credit. Innovation America, ASME, and NASVF support this extension. Innovation America also supports the R&D Credit Coalition's recommendations of a permanent R&D tax credit at a commensurate rate for all companies, a 20% simplified credit, and a longer extension of the traditional credit. Since 1981, when the federal R&D tax credit was enacted, the U.S. government sought to encourage businesses to look to the future and invest in long-term, high-risk, high-dollar investments that would create high-wage jobs. The R&D tax credit helps to lower the cost of these high-risk investments that are necessary to keep American companies competitive and foster growth in the overall economy, especially during these challenging economic times. The National Academies has cautioned that without high-quality, knowledge-intensive jobs and the innovative enterprises that lead to discovery and new technology, our economy will suffer and our people will face a lower standard of living. Our trading partners around the globe recognize the long-term value of R&D and have moved aggressively to implement generous and permanent tax policies that attract these vital investments to their shores. In addition to the federal R&D tax program, at least 38 states utilize tax credit programs as economic development incentives. A research paper published in Economic Development Quarterly, in-state R&D tax credits and high technology establishments concluded that state R&D tax credit programs have significant and positive effects on a number of high-tech establishments in the state. R&D tax credit programs vary from state to state, as some offer refundable credits set up in a way that the amount provided to a company utilizing the R&D tax credit may exceed the company's actual state income tax liability. Some states allow credits to carry forward to future years, while others set percentage caps on the tax liability that can be applied to credits. And additionally, some states allow for transferability or sale of credits in the event the company has no tax liability. That generates cash for these entrepreneurial firms, which is needed at those early stages of growth. I also believe that while the R&D tax credit program extension is a critical component of the U.S. innovation portfolio of programs, it is not the only area that this subcommittee should be concerned with. In the Chairman's opening comments, he referred to job creation as one of the highest priorities this administration and Congress has, especially those created by innovative entrepreneurial companies. If recent history is any indication, for 3 years following both the 90 and 2000 recessions, small businesses of less than 20 employees were responsible for over 100% of the net new job creation in America. Unfortunately, what worked after the last 2 recessions might not work as well today due to the fragile nature of our financial markets. The valley of death, which represents the entrepreneurial funding gap between $500,000 and $5 million, has gotten wider and deeper. Venture capitalist average investment last year was $8.3 million per investment, and they had their lowest investment quarter in 13 years last quarter. Angel investors last year invested 26% less than the prior year due to their own personal financial crisis, and 47 out of 50 states have budget problems that will negatively impact their entrepreneurial support programs. For the first time in U.S. history, we now have a perfect storm affecting our innovation economy. In December of 2008, we met with the members of the Obama transition team and presented a proposal for creating a national innovation framework. The details of this proposal have also been submitted to this subcommittee in a white paper which was published by Science Progress. In summary, we recommended that a national innovation seed capital jobs fund of funds be created, and we support the permanent reauthorization of the SBIR and STTR programs. We also recommend that an integrated national innovation strategy be developed and that the administration prioritize innovation as part of their national agenda. Time does not permit a detailed discussion of this innovation strategy, but it is complementary to the R&D tax credit discussion that has occurred today in this subcommittee hearing. In closing, I strongly support the permanent extension of the R&D tax credit program, as it is an extremely important component of America's innovation program portfolio. And I'd like to thank you for the opportunity to present my view to this subcommittee and request that my written statement, as well as other supporting documentation, be submitted into the record. Thank you very much.